Hey everybody, what up? Get it? What up? Up the what? She's my partner. That's not that funny. It's just a stupid thing that I think of sometimes whenever I have to use what to get her to light things up or like get her to reveal any hidden blocks. Just a stupid joke I've come up with ever since I started playing this game years ago, and I still think it's funny today, even though it is, like I said, pretty stupid. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we went to Koopa Village, mainly to take care of some more favors of Koopa-kun. You know that whole song and dance at this point. Really nothing else that was new that came in terms of the between chapter stuff. Today, we got all that taken care of, so now we're going to advance on the main story once again. And that starts here at the port. If you remember not too long ago, we briefly... Oh, hi Colorado. We did see him here before, but he is going to be an important part of this next leg in our adventure. We also saw that thing over there. We saw it briefly off screen-ish, but we did come to the port last time, but didn't pay much more attention to it. Well, that's because we got to talk to Colorado first to get the lowdown what's going on. Hmm? Who am I, you say? Why, my dear chap, I am none other than Colorado, famed adventure and archaeologist on touring the world. And you're Mario, yes? What are you doing here? Well, I, for one, am traveling bravely to Lavalava Island in the Southern Sea to solve a diabolical mystery. It would seem that there are ancient treasures waiting in a volcanic cave. I'm in a bit of a fix, though. No way to get there, you see? Think now, Colorado. How to cross the sea. He seems to be in a bit of a pickle right now. Traveling to Lavalava Island, yada yada yada. Diabolical mystery, ancient treasures, volcanic cave. So I think now we have to approach this thing over here. We can step on it even. But what happens if we ground pound on it? Yeah, that's what I figured. Nothing good. Ow! Ouch! What are you doing? Oh, good heavens! I was wondering what this was. It seems to be a huge tuna. Oh, I'm not a tuna. I'm a whale. And I have problems. It feels like something's jumping around in my belly. Ow, ow, ow! Help me. I say. Oh boy, this great tuna seems to have a bit of a bellyache. Mario, what say you lend the fish a hand, Oh, I told you I'm not a tuna. I'm not even a fish. And I have a headache from your jumping around on me too. Do you think you could check my belly? I'm begging you, please. And the only way to do that is for us to get eaten up. Either this is a trap or this guy really does have problems. Well, there's no other solution to this matter, and I don't think Colorado's brave enough to go in there by himself. Now, you really should help out, dear boy. Me? In there? Poppycock! My grandmother's last words, and I quote, were, "Do not go inside a giant tuna." Now, very specific. I wouldn't hesitate, of course, being a fearless explorer, but, dear boy, one simply can't ignore one's grandmother. Whatever you say, man. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Speaking of sleeping at night, it's pretty dark in here. That's the reason why I wanted Watt out in the first place, because she's the only one that can light things up around here. And this guy may look familiar to you if you remember our past trip to the port. Wah! Who dat? What do you think you're doing with that light? He's bouncing around all over the place. This is Fuzzy Pede, the creature we saw that was next to Ishmael, or I think it was Fishmael rather, back at the port, at least outside it. We gotta get near it. Well, I need one to keep things lightened up around here. Ah, there we go. Guess he's gonna hop on me, because we have to fight Fuzzy Pete. Hey fella, you want a piece of this? You got it! I'm ornery as all get out. Prepare for some pain! So because we need Watt out, we are unable to tattle this guy with Gubario. So that's why you need Watt out for the duration of this fight. Fuzzy Bean has 20 HP as we can see. I have Peekaboo equipped, so that's why we can see this guy's HP. In normal circumstances, we would not be able to do so without tattling, and I already mentioned tattling is impossible in this battle. He also has 3 attack with 1 move via it's called Headbutt. So we'll jump on him to start things off. This guy can disable Mario's jump and hammer attacks with his Headbutt move that will cause command loss, which we learned was a thing that exists back in our visit with Shy Guy's Toy Box. Because of some enemies in that level that can pull out that maneuver. He's capable of hanging from the ceiling, so Quake moves or Fly moves with Watt will be the only way to break him down. I say that he is starting to go up top. I do have Quake Hammer, I also have Hammer Throw just in case, just to have my options open. So we'll use Hammer Throw. We haven't seen this like all too much as of late. Or it's just the same though if we use Quake Hammer or Hammer Throw. Well, he's pretty diligent. He wants to stay up there for as long as he wants. Fuzzy Pete is also mostly susceptible to Shrink, Shock, and Stop. And that's all you need to know about him. Ooh, that was unexpected. I guess that's the real Headbutt move. The one he used before was just a regular attack. Well, we can't use our items, but that doesn't really matter. We got this thing in the bag already. Just one more Hammer Throw. And it's pretty much done. Not a hard fight at all to do. Get some lucrative rewards out of it though in the form of our star points. 15 in total. Ah, shucks. First I think I get away from that old fishing man. And then I get all swallowed up by some huge fish. And then this fellow with the mustache goes upside my head. I've just been falling out of frying pans into fire since I was just a grub. Talk about a lousy lot life. Mario, it's me. You know the whale? Can you hear me? That stomach ache seems to have cleared right up. I feel fantastic. And yet all this other plunder he's got inside of him didn't bother the whale at all. That must have been some specific stomach ache if like Fuzzy Pea was the only thing that was apparently causing it. Hey, it's you, boy! You're that dumb old fish that ate me up all up and such. You plum idiot! You know I thought I was a god for sure. I'm awfully sorry. Let's just have you nap with my mouth open. That's pretty undignified. Well, I suppose I can see my way to forgiving you this time, but you just watch it. I reckon I owe you some thanks after all, Mr. Mustache. Y'all take care now. Whew, I feel so much better. They should call you Dr. Mario. What do you think about that? I'm pretty sure Mario has a PhD somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom's credentials place, storage facility thing, whatever, that does qualify to actually show that. There must be some way I can express my gratitude. I've got it. I, the tuna, I, the whale, am quite good at swimming. To express my thanks, I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Pardon the eavesdropping, but did you just say anywhere? Mario, you old tuna tamer, accompany me to the shores of Lavalava Island. What a trip it'll be. The island will be wonderful. You must trust my instincts. Mario, I think the Star Kiss or the Star Spirit was, caught on the big Lavalava Island. We should go. Big will give us a ride. Whee! Huh? Lavalava Island? Yes, of course. I know where it is, but there's a big volcano on that island. It's on the verge of erupting. Very dangerous. Do you still want to go? Well, okay then. It's your call. just let me know when you're ready to go. So now we have access to going to another new place. But I think I'm gonna go back to the Toad House and rest up for a quick second. And I'll also organize my badges before I forget to do that. I don't want to repeat what happened near the end of the toy box to happen again. I decided to take a quick stop at Ralph's Bad Shop, and he's already got some new inventory in stock. Spin Smash, if Mario hits an enemy, it smashes the one into the ones behind it. I did quickly mention this in our fight with the Shy Guy army back in the toy box, and this could have been useful against one of the foes back then, but it wasn't available at the time. I will purchase it now though, so I can show it off in the future at some point. Only 1 BP for it too, very cheap, but I remember it being pretty helpful too. There's also the HP Plus, which is ridiculously expensive if you ask me. We'll get that some other time. Group Focus lets Mario's party members use the Focus command as well. So it's pretty much what it sounds like. We can now use twice our Focus if we have this equipped to further increase the amount of Focus added to our Star Spirit power gauge. I still think that's ridiculously expensive, especially for a one that has multiple duplicates of. Seriously, how did the HP and FP pluses in Ralph's Bad Shop go for that much loot? That's kind of a ripoff if you ask me. But you know Ralph by now, he's a bit of a businessman, and quite a con man too at that, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back over to the pier. Gonna make a quick save just in case. Also show what badges I got equipped. I didn't switch out much, but they're gonna be vital for what little changes I made. We have Feeling Fine on, since we'll be encountering a lot of potential to be poisoned in this next leg of the adventure, so I recommend having this on. Believe me, it'll save you so much headache in the long run. It protects Mario from poisoning and dizziness during attacks. And we'll also have, finally, Zap Tap on. We won't have it on for that long. I just want to keep this active for a short time to show you just how useful it can be. I've been touting it for some time, and I figured this would be the occasion to show it off in action. Because we'll be coming across enemies in this next leg that also will get up close to Mario in order for them to damage him. Like I said, it won't be for too long, but I'm going to show you just how useful it can really be, and you will understand the potential it has to help you in some of the more difficult fights if you have difficulty at some point in the game against an enemy that has to get up close to you to do damage. With all that taken care of, let's finally embark for Lavalava Island. Oh, sure this is safe then? Make some room, Okay, we're off to Lavalava Island. The sea is calling. I can't believe we're on a tuna, Mario. Do you ever think about how strange life can be? I think so. That's one big seagull. I'm pretty sure seagulls like that are never that big in real life, but just imagine though. That would be quite the scene. And now with a new companion in Colorado tagging along, we are entering Chapter 5, Hot Times on Lavalava Island. If you want me to take you back to Toad Town, just ask. Yes, well, I finally made it, eh? So, this is Lavalava Island. Smashing! Gracious! Behold Mario, there, off in the distance, the top of Mount Lavalava. Triumphant! We must hurry! Make haste! Yeah, probably gonna expect by now, but Colorado's gonna have kind of a sizable role in this next chapter. And I, for one, can't wait. I am really ready to try my little voicing chops for Colorado. He might be a goof, but he's kind of a lovable goof at times, albeit kind of a ditzy. So behind this bush is another stopwatch. We already have one of those before, I believe. There's one over there. Nope, I guess that other one's in stock, or I probably used it. Either way, we do have one on hand now. You see there's some coconut trees nearby. We can hit them to get a coconut. Easy as that. I'll be sure to keep that for if I want to cook stuff up. Over here, we got a bit of a unique flower. I'm not sure how to work this, to be honest. It's getting Mario to perpetually spin. Ah, there we go. We just have to use the spin move to make Mario go up. That kind of makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. We also have these plants here. I believe these are called heart plants. They will give you, well, hearts. At least some of them do. So be sure to keep a lookout for those. They can be helpful for getting some quick recovery. That's pretty much it for this scene. I think I also have it in my badges. Yep, I spy. A sound and icon alert will alert you to a nearby hidden panel. I won't have this on for long either. We might just have it on for like one time. And when we have that shown off, then I'll switch it out for something more useful. Yarg! Help, I say! Help! Sounds like old Colorado's already in quite of a bind. Every coconut tree we see, we can hit it down for at least one coconut, so there's a lot of them here nearby. And, well, Colorado is not doing pretty well right now, but what I'm more interested in is this letter up here to Igor Ibu's shop. So we'll have to make a trip back to the mansion once we're done with our business on this island. Also that little plant over there. And I suppose we'll help him out. Or I guess that Fuzzy wanted to go after me since I was in the live site. So you see that thanks to Zap Tap, I have that icon on that shows me that Mario is automatically electrified right from the start of battle. As long as you have Zap Tap equipped, Mario will be perpetually electrified, thereby keeping him somewhat protected from enemies who want to get up close to him. Like these guys, the Jungle Fuzzies. You'd think we'd have enough of these guys by now in the game, but nope, they just keep coming back. Different varieties, I might add. Jungle Fuzzies are very similar to other Fuzzies, but they live in the jungle, so that's the name. Max HP 7, attack power 2. They cling to you, suck out your HP, and add to their own. What a sleazy move. They won't stop clinging to you unless you tear them off with the action command. They also occasionally divide, so let's beat them before they get the chance. And sure enough, one of them's already starting to summon their comrades. Oh, both of them actually. So they'll use a create friend, that's how they can spawn more Fuzzies to come out to the field. I'm surprised neither one of them want to go on the offensive. Maybe they already know about Zap Tap and want to get the jump on us in order to, like, increase the numbers gained. That's probably it. And that's not gonna stop me from going on the offensive. I'll use Quake Camera to start things off. So these Fuzzies can be a little more dangerous. Unlike with the previous ones of their kind we've seen in the past, these guys with Kissy Kissy can suck out 2 HP from you. But that's not gonna happen because I got Zap Tap on, so that'll make defending for them very easy. I don't have to do a thing. Because these guys are so dang dumb, they'll keep perpetually coming after Mario like so. So we're pretty safe from damage and we can do whatever the heck we want to them. Which means I'll just take the slow approach and divide these guys my own way by taking them out one at a time. We'll keep this Zap Tap on for a little longer, not for too long, because I do want to get to a fight with these guys at some point that can show off how potentially dangerous they can be. I'm pretty sure, unlike with the last Fuzzies, when they create friends, they won't be like fully healed or have full HP when they are spawned in. I'm pretty sure that only applies to the last Fuzzy we took on back, I think it was in the Forever Forest. Phew, you saved me. Many thanks, old chum. Well, enough of that. Let's pull ourselves together, press on and on and on, what say? I just have to make a small reference to Xenoblade there. I mean, he's pretty much a British guy, so why not make that reference at least once? Even though I have made it in the past, unintentionally I might add. Still, just the opportunity was there, and I like Xenoblade, so why not? So we got a bunch of coconut trees here. I don't want to stuck up on coconuts too much. And there is I Spy going off, so we got that alert activated, which means there is a star piece somewhere in this screen. It won't tell you how close you are to said piece though. Once that alert goes off, you gotta find them the usual way around. And to find that, I think we have to go in front of a certain statue. Before we do that, we're at Yoshi's Village. We actually heard about this place from one of our letters that's addressed to a resident in this entire locale. Hi, hello, howdy. This is Yoshi's Village. Oh, Lavalava, you say? Oh, the village is just to the east of our the volcano is just to the east of our village, but there's no way to reach it. Besides, the village leader said it's best not to get too close because it looks like it might erupt any day. So I'm pretty sure if you're a big fan of Yoshi's, you must be in total heaven right now, because, like the place says, it's home to a bunch of Yoshis. Even though the adult ones, when they stare off into the distance, it looks kind of creepy. I'm not sure why, I'm always getting a little unsettled by looking at their eyes. It looks like they're in like perpetual PTSD mode. Like they see something that just can't get out of their heads. Hey there Mario, have you met the ravens yet? They live at the top of the biggest tree in the village. There are lots of them, but they never come down. They speak a different language from ours too. Pretty mysterious, huh? Everyone says that they're disciples of the master of this island, Raphael the Raven, but do you really think so? Oh, well, we will find out until we actually see these ravens ourselves, if they actually are still around. Well, hello, but it's a Mario. Welcome to Lavalava Island. This island's almost entirely covered by a thick jungle. Still, how can you beat living in this tropical climate? I will say, this does look pretty warm and homey, but I don't think I want to come here anytime soon. I mean, I've been to the Caribbean before, and I know how hot it can get over there. So that's something I could put up with like once every few years. That being said, this place does look pretty cozy. I wouldn't mind coming vacationing here if I ever got the chance. Especially to hang out with Yoshis. I mean seriously, this would be a Yoshi fan's wet dream, or maybe a kid's best dream come true. The village leader is my friend. I mean, hello, how are you? But anyway, ever since he was a child, the village leader has had a very strong sense of personal responsibility. When I heard he was gonna be the leader, I wasn't surprised at all. And here's the man in question, or I guess the dinosaur in question. Let's get the lowdown on Yoshi's Village. Yoshi seemed to love the beach. Just looking at those guys basking in the sun makes me feel very relaxed. And yet, even though I love just to sleep on the beach, I'm excited to move on. Nothing compares to adventure, that's for sure. Just speak about language, Mario. We can't afford to rest here for a little while, but adventuring never stops for a hero, especially if the hero's Mario. Welcome to you, Mario. I'm the village leader of Yoshi's Village. Ah, you come seeking help. You wish to go to Mount Lavalava, do you? The entrance to the volcano is in the jungle, but it's very difficult to get to it. The volcano has awakened as well. I think it may be too dangerous for you to go there. Well, who says that? You? I mean, you're the village leader and all, but come on. When has Mario ever listened to rules? He's always been like the rebel to the cause, so to speak. His own cause, that is. And that's not all the Yoshis here. There's a bunch more, especially some younger Yoshis in this vicinity. As a matter of fact, see, this reminds me, we've got a letter that's addressed to one of these little guys in this location. Ah, it's Mario. Hey, Mario. Are you looking for adventure? You know it, buddy. If you want, we'll go with you. You won't have to worry at all. The fearsome five's got your back. Let's go to the jungle. We're not scared. We just can't ever go because that meddlesome old cheat chief stops us. A red Yoshi kid. Ah, you must be the one. The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. And thus this lengthy chain continues. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Thanks, I wonder what it is. Oh, my pal made up a new game. I've gotta play this later. He also wants me to come over to his town and play with him sometime, but how can I get there? Oh well, maybe someday I'll be able to cross the sea and hang out. It's really funny because I was just writing him a letter about a game I made up. Mr. Parakarry, will you help? Here, deliver my letter to the toad kid who asked you to send this one to me. Could you? Thanks. And this goes to day 2 near the Toad Town station, so that's a matter of business to take care of once we go back to the town. In the meantime, kick Bar back out here and have him tattle more about this place. There's a real tropical resort atmosphere here, isn't there? There's a nice toad house with beach access, and you could go to the volcano or Jade Jungle. We're the fearsome five. When we arrive, it's Lava 5. We always sit together, even when we're being bad. Speaking of which, today's the day we put our secret plan to action. It's so cool. Only we five know the plan, and that's the way it has to be. Sorry, can't tell ya. Oh man, I'm so excited. I hope I can find a lot of tasty fruit in the jungle. Oh, it's Mario. You're on an adventure or something, right? Wow, cool. Who's that with you? Is that your partner? Man, I wish I could be. That'd be a dream come true. The grown-ups won't let us out of the village because they say it's too dangerous. That meddling old Cheep Cheep is always watching us and she won't ever let us enter the jungle. We'll see about that. Us guys at Fearsome 5, we aren't afraid of anything. We'll see about that once you get older. We're the Fearsome 5 at Yoshi's Village. Yeah! We play hide and seek together. We can't leave the village though, so it's sort of boring. I want to play somewhere bigger and more exciting. And I want to see the jungle. It's dangerous, you know. Now that'd be exciting. I do hear it's got fun games, but do you really want to play it? Well, I think that's up to you. And up to the adults too. The Fearsome 5 at Yoshi's Village, we're all best friends, you know. We're together when we play and when we get in trouble. We're always together. Of course, now we won't be. We're playing hide and seek and I'm it. I hate being it. I mean, being it has its perks. Get to be active. You gotta look very carefully for the others. But that's all there is to it in terms of pros about it. How are you, Mario? Hey, have you talked with the Cheep Cheep over there yet? She's famous around here for being a great babysitter. Her name is Sushi. Wow, a fish named Sushi. That's really on the nose, don't you think? She watches over the kids. What would we do without her? Sometimes the kids complain about her, but kids are kids. By the way, an archaeologist in Colorado or something went to the jungle alone. Huh. You know, I kind of forgot what happened to him after I saved him. Typical that he would go on ahead without us, though. He seems like the hard-headed type of guy. Sail's making for Mount Lavalava, but the path ends halfway there. I wonder how far he got. Judging what we saw earlier, I'm betting to say not that far. Oh, welcome. We don't get visitors to this island very often. You should know that the jungle beyond here is dangerous. Our kids are forbidden to go in. Oh, by the way, I just saw a cool guy called some archaeologists run to the opposite direction. He was saying something about finding a way to the volcano. Now there's a guy who's headed for danger. Whether he's really brave or really stupid or a mixture of both, well, I'm pretty sure that kind of mentality is gonna get him killed one of these days. Thankfully we're around, so chances are we're gonna save his hide once again if we do see him somewhere around this island. We may not have accomplished much, but we're gonna stop things for now. We've landed in quite the resort-like setting, so I think we'll just chill out here for a while. After all, we're surrounded by Yoshis, people. Who's gonna pass up the time to spend time with these guys? I mean, I sure wouldn't. So, on the next episode, we're gonna actually make some progress and go talk to that Chief Jeep off the background. Regardless of what she says, we'll head to the jungle to see what's up, and if we're lucky or unlucky, we might run to Colorado. You never know what might hold. So all we can do is explore and see for ourselves. Until we meet again, farewell for now.